Hi, I'm Kai Robinson with ProRank Business Solutions, and in this video, we're going to show you how fast it is to respond to any project or job offer on ProRank Academy now that you have a resume uploaded to your resume dashboard. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is come over to the Jobs and Projects poster and visit the Jobs and Projects search by clicking the Jobs and Projects link at the top. Next thing to take note of is, since we are going to be responding with a resume and not a capability statement, we might want to filter out the freelance subcontracts and prime contracts that are designed for companies and focus on the employment opportunities for individuals by leaving those boxes checked. Now, that might not apply if you have something like a construction resume or an engineering or design or inspection resume. Then, that resume might also be applicable to those freelance contractors and their projects as well. So that's just something to keep in mind, but that choice will be yours to make. And what we're going to do is come back here to the video editor job, but all of these jobs would work the exact same way. Now that we have a resume on file in our resume dashboard, if we click either of these apply buttons, they're going to take us to the exact same place. So let's click on the apply button. And now, if you remember from the first video, we have our full name, first and last name. We have our email address pre-populated, and we have a message field in this section that is ungenerated. All right. We actually have a link here to our online resumes. So whatever resumes we have created, now we have a box that we can link them to this form as well. And now what we can do with this top part is we can actually attach another resume or another document or something else that's actually going to go to the contractor as a physical attachment with the link to our online resume, as well as our cover letter message. All right. So if you want to use this, right, and you do have your online resume, you want to give them everything, say. So let's give you an example of how that would work. You would go ahead and click on this. Go ahead and select that. And then what you could do is you could just copy this message from here, right? Take this message that's already generated from this section here, paste it here. That will give you a cover letter. And then what you can do is just go ahead and find your actual resume, PDF. It could be the same. And now you can send that application. All right. Now, the quick way to do it is just to hit this send application button down here. It already has your resume pre-populated. It already has your cover letter written for you, right? The only difference is you won't be able to have this attachment attached to the actual email that's going to the employer. So whatever you want to do, if it's faster for you, it literally takes 2 seconds to just come directly down to this section and click send application, or it might take 3 seconds to copy this, paste it here, to browse what you want, and then to select the actual, online version that you want, and then send it that way. All right. I'm going to send it this way just so I can show you what that looks like to the employer when they receive that application from you. So the one thing that you'll see is on screen, as soon as you submit, you'll have already applied for this job now. So you can only apply for a job once. It'll stop you from applying for a job multiple times by mistake. And your job application has been submitted successfully. So you know that you're good to go with your submission. So just a quick overview, the employer is going to see an email that looks like this. They'll get a new candidate has submitted their application for the position of video editor. They'll get the candidate's name, their email address. This is the cover letter that we copied and pasted into the cover letter section. This is a link to the actual PDF that you attached to your resume dashboard. All right. This is the PDF, the electronic PDF that you have on file on your resume dashboard if you have a PDF attached. All right. Down here, you'll see some more links. This link will be a link to their actual candidate dashboard. Well, they'll see all of the candidates for the position, kind of lined up depending on what they submitted. That's why you might want to submit a profile image so you can stand out and they can come and rank these guys, and they can filter them, but then they'll click on your name, and they have your resume there. They can contact you. They have the link to your PDF. They have the link to your online profile. All right. Or, if you attached it, like you said, we saw the attachment, they actually have that attached as well. Let me go back and drive that home. So say we were to go to another job and click on apply. If we just applied this way, all right, it's a lot faster, but they wouldn't have this actual PDF attachment. They have the PDF attachment here because we attached it here. All right, so I just want to drive that home for you. This would just give them, show you this version of the resume, which is the same thing, but technically you could use something different, all right, if you wanted to. All right, if you just copied this message from down here, and you are going to need to put something in this message to respond. So that's a good way to have it kind of done for you. A trick is to just copy it from down here, then to paste it up here, then to, you could select your resume there, and that's if you want to, and you can go ahead and send your attachment. All right, so this is how you can respond to any job. So again, this really only takes a matter of seconds, and what I'm going to do is drive it home by showing you how quick it is to respond. I've already responded for this job, so what I'm going to do is clear out this response and just show you in real time how quick, Peter ProRank could respond to this job, if he didn't already have this response submitted. All right, so okay, now keep in mind that I was able to go in there and delete the job that I just applied for, but you won't. Once you submit for a job, that'll be it. You won't be able to resubmit unless you ask us or submit a request, which you can, a request for help, all right, for us to delete that job, all right, or if you need some help with something, then please just submit a request for help by clicking on this link, putting in your subject, your request. You can attach whatever files, screenshots that you need to, and then send your message, all right? And we'll go ahead and help you out the best we can. But like I said, the only reason this video was so long was explanation purposes. Let me show you in real time how fast and easy it is for Peter ProRank now to respond to projects now that he has his resume up here. So goes to the job and project poster, goes to the job that he's interested in, clicks on apply, clicks on send application. Done. Your application has been sent successfully. All right. And we just heard the email come through, and now the employer has the job, and it's done that fast. So I'd like to thank you all for viewing, and we'll be back with the next part of this series, which is basically walking through how to do the same thing for capability statements. All right. It's the exact same thing. Just hit the toggle button and, walk through pretty much the same steps. All right. Thanks a lot, and we'll be back with the next video shortly.